You're watching Xavier University of Louisiana Athletics on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome from inside the Convocation Center in New Orleans. Today is Thursday, February 3rd. I'm Andrew Byer. Thank you for joining us for today's basketball doubleheader between LSU-Alexandria and Xavier University. The women will be tipping off in just a few minutes, followed by the men, which is set to tip off at approximately 7:30 p.m. The LSU-Alexandria Generals come in to this women's contest 4-12 on the year, 4-3 in the Red River Conference. All four of their wins are in conference. They're on a two-game winning streak, but that was part of 3 out of the last 5 at home. They are 0-5 on the road this year. They currently sit third in the Red River East Division standings and 4th overall. For Xavier, they come in 12-5, 7-1 on the year. They sit atop the East Division standings, 2nd overall in the conference. They've won 6 in a row, looking for a 7-game winning streak to equal their longest streak of last season. The Gold Nuggets are 7-3 at home. These two teams met on January 20th in Alexandria. Xavier was victorious 99-63. But the Generals are here looking for a little bit of revenge. They only had 6 players available in that first round matchup. Xavier outshot the Generals all around from the field, 56.2 to 42.6%. From behind the arc, 53.3 to 25%. And from the free throw line, 81.8 to 70%. So a better offensive performance the Generals will be looking for tonight. Meanwhile, the Gold Nuggets looking to maintain their stellar defensive performances. They hold their opponents to a stingy 56.1 points per game. That's good for 18th in the NAIA. Teams are lined up now for the national anthem. We'll take a break. We'll be back with starting lineups and tip-off right after this. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans. Time to meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Generals of LSU-Alexandria, a 5'9" senior guard, number 5, Kelsey Thaxton. A 5'5" sophomore guard, number 11, Dana Martin. A 5'9" sophomore forward, number 14, Reagan Ojoro. A 5'5" freshman guard, number 25, Jewel Jones. And a 5'8" freshman guard, number 33, Graceland Adams. First start of the year for Jewel Jones. She's played in 10 contests already. And two players, Kelsey Thaxton and Reagan Ojoro, have started every game so far this year for the Generals. Head coach of the Generals is Bob Austin. He's in his 8th season. For the home team, the Xavier Gold Nuggets. A 5'7" senior guard from Waxahachie, Texas, number 5, Destiny Pointer. A 5'7" junior guard from Boutique, Louisiana, number 11, Abria Irons. A 5'7" senior guard from Kenner, Louisiana, number 14, Deja Virgil. A 5'10" senior forward from Manhattan, New York, number 22, Victoria Udechi. And a 6'2", fifth-year center from Yaoundé, Cameroon, number 33, O.C. Bakip Gassam. Bakip Gassam is the reigning Red River Athletic Conference Player of the Week, and that was fueled in large part by her 27-point, 18-rebound performance last Thursday night versus Texas College right here in the Convocation Center. Those were career highs in both points and rebounds for the big girl down underneath, playing strong in the post for the Gold Nuggets. Head coach is Mr. Bo Browder. He's in his 23rd season. The Gold Nuggets are coming off of a win at home last Saturday, 61-58 over Jarvis Christian. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, they've won 6 in a row. They're 2 games into a 4-game homestand. They will compete against LSU Shreveport on Saturday at 2 p.m. Meanwhile, for LSU-Alexandria, they just finished a 5-game homestand where they went 3 of 5. And they begin today a 4-game road trip of their own. The series history between these two teams, this is the 8th overall meeting. First meeting was in 2017-2018 season, and Xavier leads with a slim margin, 4-3. They've won 2 out of 3 played here in the Convocation Center. Again, that matchup earlier in the season between the two in Alexandria was on January 20th. A blowout win for the Gold Nuggets, 99-63. LSU-A only had 6 players available that day. Officials tonight, David Ratner, DeJuan Poole, and Chris Boudreau. There's the tip, controlled by the Gold Nuggets. Deja Virgil to bring it across. Good news for the Gold Nuggets. Leading scorer Nia Bishop back in the lineup today. She's missed the last 2 games. And 4 out of 8 here in January. Udiche drives underneath, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Bakip Gassam, who spins and gets the layup. First points on the board for the Gold Nuggets. Dana Martin at the point for the Generals. Martin goes both ways, gets it to Ojoro, then over to Jones. Nice ball movement, layup missed though by Martin. Rebound to the Gold Nuggets. Inside to Udechi. Back out on the perimeter, Pointer gets it to the top. To Virgil. Bria Irons now gets it inside to O.C. Bakip Gassam. Finds a wide open Udeche. The double team on Bakip Gassam, and Bakip Gassam found a great assist. Udeche wide open underneath. Martin from the perimeter. Over to Thaxton. Thaxton drives and scores. Thaxton, the leading scorer for the Generals, averages 13.8 points per contest and also leads the team in minutes played, over 30 minutes a game. It's Thaxton, number 5, and Ojoro, number 14, who've started all 16 contests this year for the Generals. Rebound underneath to Bakub Qasim. No, they say a foul. They're going to call the foul on OC. That's her first and the team first here in the first quarter. Looks like a pretty good up and down rebound there from OC, but called for over the back. Martin guarded by Pointer. Screen set by Ojoro. Pointer fights through it. The give and go, and then kicked back out. Short on the shot is Ojoro. And that ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to Xavier. Generals with a full court press. Irons takes it across on the left wing. Back up top to Pointer. Tries to get it inside. Knocks it away. That's Ojoro. Ojoro pulls it up. Throws it away. Turnover. Steal. Give it to Virgil. Virgil had a hard time holding on to it after she got possession of it. And then kicked it as the loose ball was on the ground. New shot clock, 30 seconds. It was a steal credited and change of possession, so back to 30 on the shot clock for the Generals. Here's Thaxton. Thaxton drives, guarded by Irons. Layup missed. Irons tries to get the rebound. She's called for the foul. That'll be her first and the second team foul of the first quarter. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Martin gets it to Adams. Back to Martin. Shot clock winding down, under 5 seconds. Martin stepped on the sideline there. She decided to try to drive. And that'll be another turnover. Xavier has an active streak of 561 consecutive games, gaining 10 or more turnovers. That goes back to the 2002-2003 season. Virgil looking to drive. Pulls it back out, gets it to Irons. Irons inside. Bakub Qasim thinks about shooting. She's got it in the same spot there, right by the foul line. Bakub Qasim with her second field goal today. Good start for the reigning Conference Player of the Week. Martin drives, gets it to Adams. Back out to Ojoro from the top of the key. Just inside the three-point line. Doesn't fall. Rebound. Was tipped out initially by Udeche. I think she'll get credit for it. Udeche inside. And then a handoff to Udeche. She can't get that ball to fall, but she is fouled on the play. That's going to go against Jewel Jones, her first, and the first team foul.
Jewel Jones, her first, team's first.
Shooting foul, Udeche will shoot two.
Alexandria, number 30, Brittany Smith.
Brittany Smith checks into the lineup for the Generals. First basket is good. Smith had 22 points in that earlier matchup this year to lead all players. Coming in off the bench today. Second shot by Udeche is missed. Udeche, 78% free throw shooter, leads the team. A little surprised she missed one early here. Here's Ojoro, spins, kicks it back out. No foul called there. That was Smith. Here's Smith, drives, gets it to fall. Contested shot by Udeche, but Smith gets it to go. Smith, 5'6" senior guard from Lafayette, Louisiana. Prepped at Northside High School. Inside, back up Gossam, spins, kicks it out to Arns. Back up to Pointer, wide open for three.
3-second violation.
And a 3-second lane violation called. No shot there for Pointer. First substitutions for Xavier. Nia Bishop checks in. We'll see her first action in a few games. Also checking in, number 3, LaMonica Plater. Quick pass up court. Thaxton tries to get inside. And it's off the hands of her teammate, Aaliyah Williams, who's checked in. Again, a little bit of full court pressure from the Generals. Nia Bishop brings it across. Bishop drives, shoots, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up. And she's fouled in the process. Good work by Bishop to get the offensive glass. The foul's on Dana Martin. That's going to be her second team foul of the first quarter. Nia Bishop will go to the line to shoot 2. Bishop averages 12.6 points per game. Only player on the Xavier roster who averages double digits. They sure are glad to have her back. A 71% free throw shooter. She makes the first and gets the roll on the second. Got the home rim roll there. Xavier leads 9-4 now. Williams trying to find someone, finds Thaxton, who drives, and she's stripped on the way up. Reach in foul called. It's going to be on Deja Virgil. That's her first, third team foul. This will be a shooting foul, and it'll put Thaxton on the line to shoot 2. Thaxton, the leading scorer for the Generals, 13.8 points per game. Shoots 72% from the free throw line. The first one's good. As is the second. Thaxton scored in double digits 7 of the last 8 games. Has a season high 35 points in a win versus Louisiana Christian back on January 22nd. There's Bishop on the right wing. Arns into the post for O.C. Bakib Gossam. She's stripped. Thaxton with the steal. Martin gets it baseline to Jones. Back to Martin and around to Smith, who drives. Gets past the entire Xavier defense, and she gets the basket to fall. Plater gets it inside to O.C. Bakib Gossam. Spins, turns, misses on the front of the rim. Rebound to the Generals. Quick to get it across. 3-point basket. No good. Rebound underneath. That was Smith who missed the three-pointer for the Generals. Approaching 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 1-point ball game. Bishop dribbles it off her leg, loses it initially, gets it back, but throws it away. Martin finds Thaxton on the fast break. The layup is good, and the Generals have their first lead. Virgil wide open, thinks about the three-point shot, but pulls it back. Gets it inside the back of Gossam. The pass knocked away. It's knocked out by Smith. She was looking for Plater underneath. Back of Gossam and Plater will check out. Udeche returns, and Julia Lafarge, number 23, checks in. Lafarge, a 5'11" sophomore forward from Paulina, Louisiana. Inbound to Bishop. Inside to Udeche, and she's fouled. Contesting that pass was number 30, Brittany Smith.
LSU foul on Brittany Smith.
Smith's first, and that's the third team foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls now. Pass underneath. Out to Lafarge. Lafarge throws it away. Kyla Duncan couldn't get that. Miss Kyla Duncan checking in. 5'10 junior forward from Metairie. Missed shot. Udechi with the rebound. Bishop almost loses it, but gets it back. Bishop, a lot of space to work with. Drives inside. Count the basket. And the foul is going to be on Brittany Smith. That's her second. 4th team foul of the first quarter. Xavier retakes the lead. Bishop has a chance to extend it to a 2-point game if she can get the and one. Joro returns for LSU-Alexandria. Foul shot no good. Contested rebound. Ball is last touched by LSU-A, and Xavier will get a new possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Good work there contesting that rebound. Duncan passes to Arns, back to Duncan, misses off the back of the rim. Martin with the rebound for the Generals. Faxton gets it inside to Ajoro. Skip pass, nobody there. Lafarge with the takeaway. And she goes coast to coast, but she misses. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Lafarge, who was on the baseline when that ricochet touched her. It's Catherine Leonards with the ball. 5'5" freshman guard is checked in. Leonard's guarded tightly by Bishop. Ran into her own teammate there. It was Martin, but Martin broke free under the basket. Good cut by Martin. And a good pass from her teammate. Under a minute to play first quarter. The Generals have retaken the lead. Duncan underneath. She gets it to fall. The assist from Udeche. Nice entry pass into the low post. Duncan gets the basket and the foul. She'll shoot one. Again, try to make it a 2-point game. The foul was on Aaliyah Williams, her first, and the 5th team foul. Shot missed, rebound underneath Ojoro. Leonards. Now Thaxton. Aaliyah Williams looking for Martin again, cutting underneath. That time good defense by Lafarge. Martin's done a good job, both on the point and after passing the ball off, finding ways to get underneath for some open basket, and another rebound for her there. Strong first quarter for her. She's going to take a 3-point shot, no good off the front of the rim. Shot clock is off. 6.7 to go. First quarter, Xavier with a 1-point lead, looking to extend it at the end of the first frame. Lafarge, long-range shot at the buzzer, no good. And your score at the end of one, it's Xavier 13, LSU-A 12. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the start of the second quarter. You're listening to Xavier University Women's Basketball on the Xavier University YouTube channel. Welcome back from New Orleans. LSU-A will inbound to start quarter number 2. They're down by 1. Neither team took a timeout in the first quarter. They both have 6 remaining, says the scoreboard. Martin tries to get it inside, knocked away by Udeche. Virgil brings it up court. Arns drives, gets it to Duncan. Knocked away, but picked up by Arns. Bishop pulls up, short, gets her own rebound, and can't get the follow-up. Gets a second rebound, and that one won't fall either. Finds its way to Kyla Duncan, who takes a shot and knocks it down. On the court for the Golden Nuggets to start the second quarter, it's Virgil, Arns, Bishop, Duncan, and Udeche. 3 of 5 starters, along with Bishop and Duncan out there. Udeche with another steal. She's got the size advantage on Martin. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Bishop misses the follow-up. And the ball's tied up. Possession hour belongs to Xavier. They'll get the ball with a 20-second shot clock underneath. A couple easy opportunities with layups and short-range shots. Golden Nuggets will need to improve on their offense in the post. Duncan gets it to Virgil, thinks about the shot, pulls it back out. Inside again to Duncan. And she's fouled. That's number 33, Gracelyn Adams. It's the first foul on Adams and the first team foul of the second quarter. Backup Gossam returns, replacing Duncan. And Destiny Pointer also checks in, replacing Bishop. Xavier looking to make one more sub. Zaire McNeil will check in for the first time today. The 5'7" freshman guard hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Appearing in her 10th game, leads the team in three-point field goal percentage at 37.5. Drive there from McNeil, trying to get it inside. Can't get it to go, but the rebound and putback is Abria Arns. Arns averages 8 points and 6.4 rebounds a game. Leads the team in both double-doubles and 10-plus rebounding games. Double dribble there as Aston tried to throw it away to someone on the perimeter, but no one was there and went and picked the ball up herself. Well, she did good to realize before she let go of that ball that there was no one to pass it to, so rather than passing it out of bounds, she just kind of let up on it, and it kind of fell away from her. She went to pick it back up, though, and committed the double dribble violation. Another turnover for the Gold Nuggets. Backup Gossam misses inside. Rebound, Adams. Martin stepped on the sideline. Second time she's done that tonight. Waiting on Deja Virgil to tie her shoe, and we're back underway. Five-point lead now for the Gold Nuggets. I believe that ties their largest of the game. Virgil drove, missed the short-range shot. Rebound by Jones, who brings it up the floor. Faxton now pulls up, takes a shot from just inside the arc, misses. Rebound, backup Gossam. Wide open, way down the court is Abria Arns. Nice outlet pass to find her from Zaire McNeil. McNeil with the assist on the play, and Arns with the easy basket underneath. Here's Ojoro inside, lost the handle, so can't get the shot off right away. 3-second violation on the Generals, and another turnover. We'll have our first timeout of the game. 7-point lead, largest of the game now for Xavier. LSU-A wants to talk it over. Timeout called by Coach Bob Austin. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. Xavier basketball, the inbound from underneath the LSU-A basket. Arns to McNeil, drives to the baseline. She's called for a traveling violation. Didn't put the ball on the floor quick enough, says the referee. Tana Martin over to Jones. Now Ojoro drives, splits two defenders, and gets it to fall. She drove that right through back at Gossam and Pointer. Good passing up the court, 2-on-1. OC back at Gossam, gets it to fall. A nice assist from Abria Arns. Arns leads the team in assists, 2.7 per game. Has a decent 1.2 assist to turnover ratio. Also leads the team in steals at 2.2. Here's Ojoro driving. Ball rims in and out. Rebound underneath to Jones. Ojoro gets free underneath, spins away and around Pointer. And Ojoro scores. Haley Gaten has checked in for the Generals, number 22. Timeout called by Xavier, their first. So both teams now use one timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Xavier inbound from the near sideline. It's Virgil, Arns, Bishop, along with backup Gossam and Jordan Manning, who's checked in now. Nice passing inside. That time backup Gossam was trying to find Arns and return the favor. Arns couldn't connect on the basket, but she was fouled. catch who that foul was on. Second team foul of the quarter. Bria Irons will shoot 2. First is good. Irons shoots 71% from the line on the season. Irons gets both to fall. Virgil checks out. Lafarge returns for the Gold Nuggets. Double team on the press. Leonards throws it away. Turnover. Unable to get the layup to fall was Jordan Manning. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Generals. It'll belong to Xavier. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Manning. Over to Bishop at the top of the key. Looking to get it inside the back of Gossam. She's double teamed initially, spins away, and gets it to fall. Back of Gossam having a good night. Here's Gaytan. Back out to Jones. Inside to Ajoro. Foul contesting that inlet pass. Correction, no foul called, I believe. Well, I'm not sure. There's no foul called. Ball stays with LSU-Alexandria. Here's Thaxton, who's checked back in. The leading scorer for the Generals. Cross court. Over to Leonards. Gets it inside to Peyton Miller, who checked in. Generals couldn't get a shot off. Jordan Manning drives, pulls up, misses. Rebound, Udeche misses. Here's Leonards. Trying to get the ball inside to Miller. And she is fouled. Foul's on Jordan Miller. It's going to be her first foul and the first team foul of the second quarter. Here's Thaxton, drives. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound Manning. Lafarge gets it up to Arns, who's running the floor. Another easy basket for Arns. And Xavier extends their lead to 11. The largest lead of the game so far for either team. The Generals took the lead twice. We're only up by 1 each time. Jones drives. Gets past the Xavier defense, but can't get it to fall. Ball last touched by Xavier. A new shot clock. They'll get 20 seconds. Parrish Jack checks in. Number 15 for the Gold Nuggets, the 5'7" junior guard. Seeing just her second action of the year. Nice job by Cutting Jones to get that inbounds pass, and gets an easy layup for the Generals. Bishop inside to Udeche. Udeche drives across the baseline and lays it in. Victor Udeche averages 8.1 points and leads the team with 7.6 rebounds. Has had over 10 rebounds 4 times this year and has led the team in rebounds 9 times. Nice drive there inside by Captain Leonards, who gets it to fall. the 5'5" freshman from Bell City, Louisiana. Going the other way, Bishop driving. And she's called for the offensive foul. That's her first team foul. Sorry, her first personal foul, second team foul of the second quarter. Didn't see who took that charge there. But good defense, getting set up quick for the Generals. Good passing inside, but thrown away. It was knocked away by Udechi. And here's Bishop running the floor again. This time, gets it to fall, left-handed layup. And she'll shoot a bonus free throw. Fouls on number 5. Kelsey Thaxton, that's her first personal. The third team foul of the second quarter. Irons will check out. Destiny Pointer returns for her. Bishop at the line to shoot one. Gets the roll. The lead is now 12. Under 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Jones goes up. She's fouled there. That's going to be on Jordan Manning. Correction, Udechi. It's the first on Victory tonight. Third team foul here in the second quarter. Shooting foul. And Jones will go to the line to shoot two. Jones shoots 64% from the line for the year. Can't get the first one to fall. Again, Jones with her first start this year, averages 13.7 minutes. This is her 11th game played. Can't get either one to go. Udechi with the rebound. Quick down the court. Xavier holds up to try to run their offense. Lafarge on the point. Brings it to the left side. Pointer tries to get it in to Udechi. She's grabbed from behind. That foul's on Peyton Miller. That's her first. And the fourth team foul of the second quarter. Xavier will inbound from the baseline. Looking to extend their lead. It was a 1-point game after the first quarter. But Xavier's done a good job here in the second, extending the lead. Pointer looked like she was fouled, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound for Udechi, who puts it in. 1 minute to go now in the first. I should say second quarter, first half. Foul there on the drive. It's called on Paris Jack. That's her first and the fourth team foul in the second quarter. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Shooting foul called. That was Jones on the drive. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 again. She missed both her last time down the court. Aaliyah Williams returns for LSU-A, replacing Peyton Miller. Well, correction, the foul was on the floor, so baseline inbound. Spinning move there, Leonard's rejected by Lafarge. No, ma'am, get that out of here. 18 on the shot clock. Leonard's will inbound. Williams picks up her dribble, hands it off to Leonard's. Back up top, long-range three-point shot by Paxton, no good. Rebound underneath Udechi. It's about an 8-second differential between shot and game clock. Under 30 seconds to play. Nia Bishop holds it at the point. Looking to get one quality shot out of what might be their last possession of the first half. Screen set by Udechi. The give and go there. Udechi lays it in. The assist for Bishop. 3 seconds on the clock. Driving is Leonards. Can't get it to fall. And the largest lead so far of the game is a 16-point halftime lead for the Gold Nuggets. They have 36, LSU-Alexandria with 20. It's a good first half and especially a good second quarter for the Gold Nuggets, who were able to hold their opponents to just 8 second quarter points. We'll have some stats for you in about 10 minutes, but we'll take a break here in the halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to go over those stats with you and more. Stay with us. You're listening to Xavier University Women's Basketball on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans, where the Xavier Gold Nuggets lead the LSU-A Generals 36-20 at the half. It was a wonderful second quarter for the home-standing Gold Nuggets. We'll get the stats in just a minute. I want to take this time to remind you that all games streamed here on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel are archived. You can go back and watch them anytime. And please remember to follow Xavier Athletics online and on social media for your news, scores, and highlights for all your Gold Rush and Gold Nuggets teams. You can find us on the web at XULAGold.com and at XULA Gold on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Well, it was 13-12 after the first quarter, but a 23-point second quarter gave Xavier the largest lead of the game, 16 points as it stands now, 36-20 at the half. Gold Nuggets outshot the Generals 43% to 35 and out-rebounded them 26-11. A huge advantage on the glass for Xavier. Some individual stats for the Generals. They were led by their leading scorer on the season, Kelsey Thaxton, who had 6 points. Reagan O'Horo and Brittany Smith both chipped in 4. For the Gold Nuggets, they were led by number 22, Victory Udeche. Udeche, the 5'10 senior forward from Manhattan, New York, had 9 points, also grabbed 7 boards. Both those numbers led the team in the first half, and she was credited for 3 steals. A couple other high point scorers for Xavier are Bria Arns with 8, along with Osi Bakab-Gassam and Nia Bishop in her return to the court. 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jaleel Lafarge was credited for 2 blocks, had 1 big swipe that she threw out of bounds that I recall for sure. Well, let's remind folks at home of how things stand between these two teams. This is the second meeting of the year. They met on January 20th in Alexandria. That was a 99-63 victory for Xavier. LSU-A only had 6 players available that day, quite a few out in the COVID protocols. Xavier outshot LSU-A that night in all departments. From the field, 56.2% to 42.6%. From behind the three-point arc, 53.3% to 25%. And from the three-throw line, 81.8% to 70%. Those numbers, 53.3% from behind the arc, second highest of the year for the Gold Nuggets. And from the field, 56.2%. That was a season high. Best field goal percentage of the year for the Gold Nuggets. And this again is the 8th meeting all time between the teams. Xavier leads the series 4-3, and they have a 2-1 lead here in the Convocation Center. These teams first met just recently in the 2017-2018 season. We'll take one quick break. We'll be back in about 60 seconds for the start of the second half. You're listening to Xavier University Women's Basketball on the Xavier University Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back. We thank you for joining us. Second half about to tip off. A reminder, the men's contest between LSU-A and Xavier will also be shown right here on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Tip-off scheduled for approximately 7:30 or 20 minutes after the end of the women's contest. And that'll be a separate YouTube stream. You'll have to exit this one and click on the new link right there on the YouTube page. LSU-A will inbound to start the third quarter. They trail 20-36. Jones gets it to Adams around the right side, handoff to Martin. Martin gets it back to Jones. Jones' three-point shot, no good. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Generals. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Jones finds Thaxton, hands off underneath to Adams, who can't get it to fall. Rebound, Udechi. On the court to start the second half for the Gold Nuggets. Virgil driving now. That ball's blocked and rebounded by Martin, along with Udeche and Bakip Gossam in the front court, and Pointer and Irons in the back court with Virgil. Here's Jones looking to drive, gets the switch, a block, and a steal from Victory Udechi. Virgil brings it down the court. Gets it to Irons on the right side. Inside pass to Udechi. Back out, top of the key, Pointer. That shot off the rim, rebound for Virgil. New shot clock for the Gold Nuggets. Irons inside the back of Gossam, spin, shoots. No good. Attempt at a rebound there from Udeche, but she's called for an over-the-back foul. That will be Udeche's second personal foul, first team foul of the third quarter. Trouble inbounding the ball and a timeout taken by the Generals. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. Both these teams return to action this Saturday. LSU-Alexandria will head to Pineville to take on Louisiana Christian. Xavier will finish their four-game homestand at 2 p.m. on Saturday against LSU Shreveport. And that, of course, is a men's and women's doubleheader. Men scheduled to tip off at 4 p.m. Second timeout called by LSU-Alexandria. They have 4 remaining. Xavier with 5. The Generals will inbound from the baseline. They get the ball in this time to Jones. She's double teamed, full court press here by the Gold Rush. Jones gets it across the timeline. Thaxton finds a Joro. Joro's fouled by Destiny Pointer. That's Pointer's first personal and the second team foul of the second quarter. Touch foul there called for the reach-in. Contesting that inbounds pass was Pointer, but Jones was able to come away with it. Here's Ojoro driving, double team now. Back out to the top of the key, shot missed by Adams. Virgil, toe on the line. Turnover, ball goes back to the Generals. 2 minutes have elapsed here in the third quarter. Neither team with a basket yet.
Substitution for Xavier, number 4.
Virgil checks out, Nia Bishop returns. Bishop leads the team in double-figure scoring games with 11 and has led the team in scoring in 10. I know the Gold Nuggets are happy to get her back, even though it's just off the bench.
Out of bounds, Xavier ball.
Turnover there. Pointer threw it away. Correction, the Generals threw it away. It'll be Xavier ball. Pointer initially knocked it out, but last touch by a Generals player. Bishop over to Arns. Arns gets it to OC back up Gossam. That shot from about 18 feet, no good. And a foul underneath on the rebound. That's on Udeche. That's her third personal. First player on the court with 3 fouls. It's going to be the third team foul as well of the third period. A lot of threes there. Third personal, third team, third period. Jones with the ball, gets it to Martin on the right side. Dribbles back across to the left, dishes to Thaxton, who drives baseline, throws it up, wild shot, no good. Last touch, they say, by the Generals. Ball will belong to Xavier. Peyton Manning checks in. She's going to replace Udeche, who sits with 3 personal fouls. Bad inbound pass there by Pointer, stolen by Martin and laid in. First basket of the second and a half with 7:05 on the clock. Pointer rushes it down the floor, finds Manning open on the baseline. She drives. Ball's tied up by Jewel Jones. Jump ball the call. Possession arrow belongs to Xavier. 21 was on the shot clock. It'll stay there. Inbound to Arns. Drives into the paint. Gets it to fall. Both teams with just 1 field goal so far in the first 3+ minutes of the second period. Reach in foul called.
Xavier foul, number 11, Abria.
And that's going to be on Abria Arns. That's her second personal, 4th team foul. Well, we didn't get to the bonus free throws in either the first or second quarter, but Xavier with already 4 here in the third. At the line is Thaxton. And Thaxton drains the first. Thaxton is a 72% free throw shooter. Again, she's the leading point scorer for the Generals on the year with 13.8 points per contest. Has started all 16 games and averages over 30 minutes. Drains both free throws there. Ball thrown away there. Another turnover. Pointer was trying to get it to Bishop. Generals will take over. They inbound from their own bench with 30 seconds, a full shot clock after the turnover. Here's Ojoro. Knocked away initially by Manning, but kept alive by her teammates. Wild shot missed. Rebound Bishop. Running the floor. 3-on-3 on the break. Manning goes up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. That foul is on Reagan Ojoro. That's her first personal foul and the first team foul here in the third quarter. Jordan Manning shoots 53% from the line on the year. Gets the first one to fall. Manning, a junior from Canton, Mississippi, prepped at Canton High School. Manning drains both. Jones drives, picks up her dribble, looking for someone, finds Ojoro back up top. Ojoro, feet on the line, misses the 2-point basket. Rebound by Thaxton. Here's Dana Martin, gets it over to Jones, drives baseline. Blocked off there by Pointer, but a foul called underneath. Correction, they reset the shot clock. Shot clock's at 14, so inbound from the baseline. Here's Ojoro up top. Misses. Manning rebound. Bishop guarded by Martin. Bishop looking to drive. Has the size advantage. Pulls up in the lane and drains it. Mia Bishop now in double figures for the Gold Nuggets. Three-point shot attempt. Jewel Jones just grazes the front of the rim. Manning looking to drive. Goes off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound put up by Arns. Attempt no good. Thaxton comes away with it. Drives. Length of the court. And she's fouled. The foul's on OC Backup Gossam. That's her second. And the 5th team foul. It's a shooting foul, so Thaxton will go to the line to shoot 2. And the Generals will be shooting bonus free throws for the remainder of the 3rd quarter. Still just over 5 minutes to go. Haven't even reached the halfway point. First free throw for Thaxton is good. Shoots 72% on the year. Thaxton drains both. OC Backup Gassam. Just 2 fouls, but she'll take a break. Kyla Duncan checks in. Ball almost thrown away. Knocked away by Jones, who can't pick it up before it goes out of bounds. A little sloppy with the passing. Trying to get the ball across half court there. Jalea Lafarge will return. She replaces Destiny Pointer. Expect to see Lafarge, who has the ball now in the backcourt along with Arns on the point for the Gold Nuggets. Lafarge isolated on the right side. Gets it to Arns up top. Inside to Duncan. The give and go, and Arns cuts. Drives to the right side and gets the basket to fall. Fouled in the process. She'll go to the line and try to complete the 3-point play. That fall was assessed on, not sure if it was Jewel Jones or Aaliyah Williams. Second personal on either. Again, we'll try to clarify who it was on. Bria Arns completes the 3-point play. Largest lead of the game now. And a turnover as Jones throws it away. The lead is now 19. The lead changed hands 4 times in the first half. LSU-Alexandria could only muster a 1-point lead on 2 of those occasions, though. Xavier retook the lead 2 times and extended the lead to 16 before the half was over. It stands at 19 now. That ball was tied up between Duncan and Jewel Jones. Possession arrow belongs to the Generals. Good ball movement. Long range 3-point shot by Thaxton, no good. Ball tipped out by Duncan, but Martin comes away with the rebound. Inside to Williams, back to Martin, top of the key, straightaway 3, no good. Rebound underneath. Kyla Duncan, and she's fouled in the process by Brittany Smith. That'll be Smith's 3rd. And the 3rd team foul of the 3rd period. There's another 3rd personal, 3rd team, 3rd period. Both teams have had that now. Smith will sit with the 3 personal fouls. Manning hands it to Lafarge. Lafarge to Duncan, Duncan to Arns. Arns from the right side. Back up top to Lafarge. Shot clock winding down. With 3 seconds on the shot clock. That's Nia Bishop. Drives it in the lane, takes the shot, gets it to fall. Bishop will have a chance for another three-point play for the Gold Nuggets. 14 foul on the Generals. Bishop gets the roll. 22 points now the lead for the Gold Nuggets. Ball knocked away by Manning, but recovered by the Generals. Majoro drives. She's fouled by Duncan. That'll be Duncan's first personal foul. But they are over the limit. So Ojoro will go to the line to shoot 2 bonus free throws. First one's good. Ojoro misses a second. Rebound by Martin. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound for Arns for Xavier. Here's Manning, drives, underneath, scoop and score. Good move by Jordan Manning to get across the lane to the right side of the basket. Two on one if they can take advantage. Jones holds it up. There's a foul underneath. More bonus free throws coming. Kyla Duncan called for her second personal. Aaliyah Williams will shoot, the 5'10 junior listed as a center. Prepped at St. Louis Catholic out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Gets the first to fall. Williams, a 92% free throw shooter. Leads the team both in that category and field goal percentage at 49.2%. Playing in her 15th game of the year. Did not start today, but has 10 starts on the year. Drains both free throws. You don't usually see a player listed at center leading your team in free throw percentage. 92% though, an excellent free throw shooter is Aaliyah Williams. Duncan from the right side. 12-foot shot, no good. Rebound underneath. Jordan Manning, and she's fouled. That foul's going to go on Dana Martin. That's her third personal. 5th team foul, shooting foul. Manning will go to the line to shoot 2. Martin will sit down and take a break. She's replaced by Leonards. Both teams now in the double bonus with over 5 fouls in the period. Manning makes her first. Drains both, nothing but net there. The lead is 23. 2 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Shot falls. It's a good roll. Does Aaliyah Williams, that is, not Jones. Sorry about that. Bishop drives right side, pulls up, gets it back up top for Arns, who finds Lafarge in the corner. Here's Manning, drives again, dishes it off. Abria Arns underneath, lays it in off the glass. Teams trading baskets now, but a 23-point lead. Double team in the backcourt on the press. Leonard's wide open, guarded by Duncan. Duncan smartly doesn't commit the foul, and Leonard's gets it to fall. Generals had 3 players who didn't dress out tonight. They only had 10 available. And that's much better than the last time these two teams played when they only had 6 players at their disposal. Duncan underneath, throws it away. Leonards gets it up to Jones. Jones drives. Can't get it to fall. Rebound underneath Ajoro. And she's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Xavier. 32 seconds to play. There'll be a 2-second differential between the game and shot clock here in the third period. Well, Xavier holds their opponents to 56.1 points per game. Mentioned at the top of the show, that's best for 18th in the NAIA this year out of 237 teams. If they can continue with a strong fourth quarter performance, they'll be able to best that number tonight. Bishop inside to Duncan. Her defender falls down, and she fakes out 2 others. Nice pump fake by Duncan. Shot at the buzzer, no good. At the end of 3, it's Xavier 56, LSU-Alexandria 33. The lead stands at 23. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the fourth quarter. You're watching Xavier University women's basketball on the Xavier University YouTube channel. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans. LSU-A actually scored their most points in a quarter so far tonight, 13 in the third. But Xavier outscored them 20-13 and extended their lead from 16 to 23. The lead was at 23 several times during the quarter as teams were trading baskets. The Generals inbound to start the fourth. On the court for the Gold Nuggets to start this final period as they earn a turnover on the traveling violation. It's Nia Bishop, Jalea Lafarge, joined by Manning, Irons, and Kyla Duncan. So just one starter out there to start the fourth, and that's Abria Irons. Bishop misses from 3. Rebound, Irons underneath, gets it back out to Bishop. After 3, Xavier was shooting 46% from the field. LSU-Alexandria just 28%. Shot clock down to 2 now. Manning tries to get up a shot, and she's fouled by Jewel Jones. It's Jones' second. First team foul.
Third, team's first.
Correction, that's Jones' third team foul, third personal. Lafarge was in the act of shooting, so 2 shots. Drains the first. LaFarge takes her time, drains both. Nice shooting by the sophomore guard, who is just a 33% free throw shooter. Drains both there, knocked away. Manning to steal and the layup. Jordan Manning. The ball almost knocked away there twice by the Gold Nuggets. Let the Generals maintain possession. That ball knocked out of bounds by Arns. 18 on the shot clock. Turnover. Bishop comes away with it. She goes coast to coast, gets in the lane and puts it in. Abria Arns, welcome back to the lineup. The senior guard from Brooklyn, New York. And there's another turnover. It's Manning again, coast to coast. Manning called for a double dribble or a carry. That put an end to that great run there. It's a turnover, but so far here in the fourth quarter, it's been all Xavier. They're on a 6-0 run to start the quarter, and the Generals will take a timeout. They're fourth. They have 2 remaining. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans. 8:20 to play, fourth quarter. Xavier leads 62-33. This is their largest lead of the game. Bria Arns leads all players with 15 points, and Nia Bishop in her return to the court has 14 for the Gold Nuggets. Only player in double digits for the Generals is their leading scorer, Kelsey Thaxton. She has 10. Ball thrown away, turnover. The Generals have not scored yet here in the in the fourth quarter. LaFarge drives in the lane, floater. Doesn't fall, rebound underneath, that's Bishop. She brings it out. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Arns now gets it inside. Udeche, who's returned to the court, dishes it to Manning. Can't get it to foul, but she's fouled by Aaliyah Williams. That'll be Williams' second personal.
Aaliyah Williams, her third, team second.
Third foul actually on Williams, and the second team foul of the fourth quarter. 2 shots here for LaFarge. She drains the first one. Well, earlier I couldn't tell if the third foul was on Jones or Williams. They both have 3 now. 4 players now for the Generals with 3 fouls. LaFarge drains both. And a turnover. LaFarge gets it to go again. So LaFarge 4 for 4 in the quarter from the free throw line. That ball thrown away. Udeche gets credit for the steal. 10-0 run now to start the fourth quarter. LaFarge gets it inside to Udeche, who spins and scores. And Udeche is fouled by Williams. Williams now with her 4th personal. First player with 4 team fouls on either squad. It's the 3rd team foul of the 4th.
Number 11, Vanna Martin.
Peyton Miller and Dana Martin return for LSU-Alexandria. And checking in for the Gold Nuggets, number 21, Madison Branch, a 6-foot sophomore forward from Baton Rouge, prepped at McKinley High School. Here's Udechi at the line. Drains that. She leads the team shooting over 78% from the line on the year. Largest lead now of the game, 36 points. Entry pass into the post, and the foul called on Jordan Manning. That's just her second personal. First team foul of the fourth quarter. That was Smith driving. Looked like she was losing the handle, out of control, but maybe because she's fouled. The reach in assessed to Jordan Manning. That's her third personal. Second team foul. Parrish Jack returns to the court for Xavier. Foul called on the shot. So Smith will go to the line to shoot two, a 60% free throw shooter on the year. She gets both. Those are the first points of the fourth quarter for the Generals. They came with just over 7 minutes to play from the foul line. Shot clock winding down, under 5 now. Inside, Udeche can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound. She's stripped from behind. Brittany Smith gets credit for the block. Loose ball, Nia Bishop comes away with it. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Good job on offensive glass for Xavier. They average 16.5 offensive rebounds per game. That's actually good for 10th in the country. Nia Bishop with the basket. Extends the lead back to 36. Miller with the shot. Rims in and out. Looked like Udechi and Parrish Jack got in each other's way. But Smith is called for a personal foul. That's her fourth. Also the fourth team foul of the fourth quarter. Well, that pattern is repeating. Fourth personal, fourth team, fourth quarter. Saw that for both teams in the third. Inside, Jack drives. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Brittany Smith. Jones pulls up. Basket's good. Jewel Jones from about 15 feet. Parrish Jack dribbling her way out of trouble. Just Jack's second appearance of the year for the Gold Nuggets. Zaya McNeil is also in the game for Xavier. Lafarge drives, stripped but fouled on the reach-in. It's going to be on number 25, Jewel Jones. Also on Jones now. Smith, Jones, and Williams all have 4 fouls. That's the 5th team foul of the fourth quarter. Lafarge at the line to shoot 2. Drains the first. If I'm not mistaken, she's 5 for 5 from the line here in the fourth quarter. Again, just a 33% free throw shooter on the year. Really taking her time and has a good stroke. Finally misses one, 5 or 6 from the line in the fourth. Under 5 minutes to play now. Miller drives, out of control, gets her own rebound and the putback.
Basket by Peyton Miller.
Zaire McNeil at the point now for Xavier. Loses control for a second, but gets it back. Xavier resets. Udechi, the only starter on the court now for the Gold Nuggets. She's joined by Jack, who has the ball now, along with Lafarge, McNeil. Udechi loses it. And also Madison Branch in the game. Three-point attempt off the front of the iron. Rebound McNeil. Chance for some of the backups to get some extended playing time here in the fourth. Udechi throws it away. Good job trying to contest that pass. Was Udechi. No foul called there, no travel called. Finally, a jump ball is called, and possession belongs to the home team. The Gold Nuggets will inbound from under their opponent's basket. Udechi checks out. LaMonica Plater checks back in. Plater saw limited time in the first half, but back in now. Here's McNeil on the near side. Coach Bo Browder looking for movement out of his players underneath. Shot clock now down to 10. McNeil drives through the lane, dishes out to Paris Jack. She comes inside from the elbow, misses. Rebound, Dana Martin. Brittany Smith spins into the lane, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Madison Branch. Gold Nuggets content to play their half-court game. Try to get some quality time in for most of these substitutes. Shot, no good. That was Plater. Gayton had checked back in. She gets it there. Here's Miller inside. Spins, misses, rejected by Madison Branch. Good defense by Branch, the 6-foot sophomore forward from Baton Rouge. .19 on the shot clock. Generals to inbound under their own basket. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the game. Foul called. It's going to be on Monica Plater. That's her first personal and the third team foul here in the fourth quarter. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Jones loses it. Plater comes away with it. Check that, that's McNeil with the ball. Paris Jack gets it to Lafarge on the far side. Works around a screen that was set by Plater, and Lafarge takes it to the basket. Gets the finger roll to go. 74-39. Xavier scored 99 points the last time these two teams met, January 20th. Won't get there tonight. That ball tipped away. Plater with the steal. But a commanding victory nonetheless. 1 minute to go now in the game. McNeil drives, loses control of the ball, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Brittany Smith. 13 on the shot clock. Inbound underneath to Jack, gets it to McNeil. Now 10 on the shot clock. McNeil looking to drive, dishes to Lafarge. McNeil's going to be called for the offensive foul. That's her first personal and the fourth team foul of the fourth quarter. Jones brings it up now for the Generals. Over to Peyton Miller, trying to get it underneath, down to Martin. Here's Gayton, back to Jones. Smith, off the back of the rim, rebound Lafarge. And she's tied up by Jewel Jones. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Generals. They've turned the shot clock off. I think it should probably be on 20 with 23.6 to go, but nonetheless, this will probably be the last possession of the game. Gayton gets it to Smith, thinks about shooting, decides to drive, back to Gayton, hasn't taken a shot yet today, throws that one up, no good. Rebound underneath LaMonica Plater. The ball is in McNeil's hand. She dribbles over the timeline, and the final horn sounds. Final score, Xavier 74, LSU-A 39. Xavier improves to 13-5 on the season, 8-1 in the conference. They remain second overall behind Our Lady of the Lake, the only team they've dropped a game in conference to. Our Lady of the Lake stands at 7-0 coming into today. The win streak now stands at 7, and the Gold Nuggets are 8-3 at home on the year. Meanwhile, LSU-Alexandria drops to 4-13, 4-4 in conference. They remain winless on the road. They are 0-6 this year away from home. Their 2-game win streak is snapped. This 4-game road trip began today. They'll play at Louisiana Christian on Saturday, and then next Thursday and Saturday travel to Houston-Tilliston and league-leading Our Lady of the Lake. For Xavier, they are on game 3 of a homestand. They'll return to the court this Saturday at 2 p.m. against LSU Shreveport. Men's game set to tip off in about 20 minutes. But before we leave this broadcast, we'll bring you some final stats. We'll take a short break while we get those, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Xavier University Women's Basketball on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back from the Convocation Center. Final stats for you. Xavier shot 46%. The General shot just 27%. The Gold Rush out-rebounded their opponents tonight 44-25. A really big margin on the glass tonight for the Gold Nuggets. Leading scorers for the visiting team, Kelsey Thaxton, only player in double digits. She had 10. Dana Martin had 6 rebounds to lead the team. For the Gold Nuggets, they were led by Nia Bishop, who finished with 16 points. Abria Irons had 16. And Victory Udeche also got into double digits, had a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds on the night. A convincing victory for the Gold Nuggets tonight. Well, remember, folks, you can catch all the home contests on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel, and all the games are also archived. If you want to watch a little bit of a replay or you miss it live, you can always check in later and see what you've missed. Don't forget to follow Xavier Athletics online and on social media for all your news, scores, and highlights from Gold Rush and Gold Nuggets teams. You can find us on the web at XULAGold.com and on social media at XULA Gold on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Andrew Byer, thanking you for joining us from New Orleans, where the final score was Xavier 74, LSU-Alexandria 39.